You know, I first established a relationship with the mainly Mozart Festival back in the late 80s. I was actually invited to come out here to play on a cancellation. I don't know who the pianist was who canceled, but I'm very grateful to them, whoever they are. I came out and played Haydn D major concerto. I did a recital program with Prokofiev's Sixth Sonata and some chamber music, and I'll never forget playing with the mainly Mozart orchestra and with David Atherton. It was from the first note, the first phrase, it's this great it's the Haydn concerto, so it's just scintillating and happy music. And the orchestra played the opening tutti, and that was it. I was addicted forever to coming and playing out here.
Why the piano?
Oh boy, you know, when I was very little, I'm so grateful. My mom, maybe when I was about 4 years old, she took me to a concert on Long Island, and I don't even remember the piece or the player, but it was with a full symphony orchestra and a piano soloist. And I remember seeing this big black shiny instrument under a spotlight. And to me, that was the essence of glamour and of power. I just wanted to have all of that power. And, you know, over the years, I've come to realize glamour isn't really synonymous with being a musician. But the piano still is like an orchestra in itself. There's nothing you can't do at the piano. I actually met my husband through mainly Mozart Festival. And so that even deepens the whole experience for me. Mike Lubin is his name, and he was living in Del Mar. He was actually on the board, mainly Mozart Festival, when I first started playing out here. And we became friends over a number of years, and now I forced him to move to New York City, where he's living with me now. And so that's just such a sweet, sweet story. And the other thing that a lot of people know about me, but I don't know whether everybody does, is I travel with my little white Maltese. And I always joke she's my little therapist, but Sammy comes everywhere. You know, I would say the piece of music that probably impacted me the most was the Bach Chaconne, which is, I can just play the very opening of it. There was a transcription of it. It's originally for violin solo. And it was transcribed for piano solo by Ferruccio Busoni. And the theme is this. And it just unfolds from there, this incredible story and journey that Bach takes you on. And I would say Bach is a composer who I play every day of my life. I play some Bach. Wow. Keeps you honest playing Bach. Oh, Mozart. I mean, how lucky am I as a pianist that this man wrote 27 piano concerti? You know, I've played all but one of them, and Korsel 491 I'm playing actually this upcoming spring. So it is such a gift to have these Mozart piano concerti. Every single one of them is a masterpiece. You know, pianists all have different opinions about the instrument that they play on. My personal favorite instrument is a German Steinway. You have your American Steinways, and then you have the Hamburg Steinways where they're made. And I'm just in love with German Steinways. But you know, my whole life I've owned Yamahas, and they've been wonderful to me. I played in a couple of years back a Fazioli. You know, all of the musicians across the board who come play at mainly Mozart Festival, I know most of them at this point in time. We're family. We're definitely family. We all love each other and are addicted to each other. And I have always taken for granted in my line of work being a musician that when I finish playing a concert with somebody, you know, at the end of the concert you say, I love you. And it's so funny, people in other fields, I don't think they do that after a great business meeting. You don't all say, I love you. But that's what we do. And because we feel that way, because it's such an intimate connection that is formed amongst musicians when you're playing music together. There's such an enormous level of trust when you're on stage playing a live concert between each other, and the wealth of emotions that you're dealing with is really quite profound. The things that you talk about as a musician, not with words, with how you shape a phrase, is a very deep connection between people. So this festival really brings together these hand-picked musicians from across the country who come together once a year And we're all here at the festival because we're in love with the festival and with each other and with the music and with such a great public that exists here.